I think my agenda is very, very strong for the African American community, for the Hispanic community, and I think the better we get known in terms of what our positions are, the better we'll do.
Brother, it is time for the mortals to pay.
They don't really care about us. Nah, nigga, they don't give a fuck. See, they trying to hold you down so they can live it up. They don't want you loving me, I don't know who to trust. They don't really care about us. Nah, nigga, they don't give a fuck. See, they trying to hold you down so they can live it up. They don't want you loving me, I don't know who to trust.
The basic idea is not to bandy names around, that if you've harmed somebody or taken from somebody what's his, you have to give it back. And obviously that's what's at stake in the reparations debate.
But let me preface that by simply saying that if you hear about reparations, get this very firmly fixed in your mind. You're not here for a parlor discussion. It's not something to talk about that's nice. If you don't get reparations, black folk, you're through in this country. Let me be that very specific for you. You see, what's happening to black Americans is that black Americans have been systematically, socially engineered into the lowest level of a real-life monopoly game. You do not own and control a sufficient amount of anything to be competitive in America. And you've been marginalized now for 400 years. You're getting ready to be buried. You can get buried underneath a whole broad groups of ambiguous groupings. That's everything from culture groups, language groups, and gender groups. You're going down. It's no longer an issue. You better get reparations and get it fast.
A lot of African Americans are starting to call for reparations for the many years of stolen labor through slavery. Is that something that you would support as president?
No, I don't think so.
Again, I don't think we need new laws. I don't think we need reparations.
At the very same time that America refused to give the Negro any land, through an act of Congress, our government was giving away millions of acres of land in the West and the Midwest.
You deserve a president that is in line and in principle with the greatest black person, the greatest American you've ever learned about, Dr. Martin Luther King.
I mean, I think it would be, first of all, its likelihood of getting through a Congress is nil.
This is a bill that calls for a commission that sets up a study of reparations, in which we intend to have the first hearings.
He's a grand exemplar of integrity in public life at the national level. He represents the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr., Fannie Lou Hamer, and Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel, and Dorothy Day, and I would add John Coltrane, too. Wow. Because the Bernie campaign is a love train.
But again, I don't think we need new laws. I don't think we need reparations.
Second of all, I think it would be, very divisive.
Videos from Planned Parenthood.
I would say it's probably anywhere from $30 to $100, depending on the facility and what's involved.
The $30 to $100 price, that's per specimen that we're talking about, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think, is it legal and ethical to sell fetuses for scientific
Well, you're not
research?
selling fetuses, and this is something, I think the tone of that discussion was unfortunate. But if the question is, do I support Planned Parenthood? I absolutely do.
And there you have it. You got two college graduates comparing Martin Luther King to a man that thinks selling baby body parts is okay, but reparations is divisive and it's not worth his time. But selling baby body parts for food and experimenting and whatever else they're doing with it is okay.
I must confess that that dream that I had that day has at many points turned into a nightmare.